Hi everybody, I'm the Varangian Gamer. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first visit. Welcome, and we are in Crusader Kings 3. We are playing as the Danelaw. It's the base game. Obviously we started as Jorvik and we have formed the Danelaw, forming an alliance with the Wessexes of England. As they have expanded their borders quite significantly recently, taking over Mercia. We have been embroiled in our allies' wars, including a little mini war of ourselves to take the Derby area from what was Gwynedd, a Earldom of Gwynedd. But most of the wars have been for our allies. Excuse me. And here we are again. There's two wars going on. I think Jarl Ivar, our uncle, is attacking Alba for the Myrmidon of Inverness. And we've been drawn into that one. There's also another war. The Smarlander conquest of the chiefdom of Bleking, and we haven't really contributed much to that war. Our armies, such as it is, vastly reduced because we've never had an opportunity to really get our levies raised. Have been stuck over in the British Isles. Scotland have formed an alliance with the Kingdom of Italy. And so a huge chunk of Italians are going to make landfall shortly, and we are at risk of being cut off. So we are going to abandon the siege that we were undertaking to head north and join in with Bjorn and actually, is it still Bjorn? Yes, it is. Bjorn is 57. He's still alive. With Bjorn and Ivar's armies. My uncles, to see if we can make some sort of contribution to assisting Jarl Ivar. Before I unpause, let's get the obligatory out of the way and say if you enjoy the video, please give me a like. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any more videos coming out. And drop me a comment, tell me what you're liking, what you're not liking about it, what can I improve on. Because I'm still quite early on in my recording, let's not call it a career, but yes, you know what I mean. So any tips and hints are greatly appreciated. Let's just have a quick look at our current situation. Yeah, there's the old concubine. Yeah, we're not worried about concubines, thank you very much. I don't think there's much happening, and I don't think there's much we can do other than unpausing. Hope we escape the Italians and join with... Oh, it's going to be close. I think we're all right. I think we're all right. Yeah, they've turned. So let's join with the armies further north, and let's see if we can't get some of this war finished, and maybe think about heading across the North Sea to help our other ally. Yeah, at some point, I'm hoping some of these alliances are nullified either through yes, unfortunate deaths, just so we can calm these wars down a little bit, because it just seems that we have constantly been in allies wars and we've not really been able to set a foundation since we formed the Danelaw. A familial reflection. I remember the day when my daughter Sigfrid was born to my cousin Alof. Oh yeah, I'm married to my cousin. My amicable daughter. Memories of these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know that my family is there for me, and that House Fitzurk stands strong. By innocence and conquest, I whisper under my breath. Are they the words of House Fitzurk? I'll treasure the thought. We lose 5 stress. School deserves a gift for her loyalty. Does she? She's 2. Who's she going to be disloyal to? And what's a Tio going to do with 15 gold? Yes, she goes closer to forming a friendship with us. Well, I don't want to be friends anyway, but no, I'll just treasure the thought. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's at least put these 1,300 soldiers to some use. Oh no, this is an ally. What am I doing? I'm trying to siege my allies' holdings. Oh, there's a big one going on up north. This might be determine some way the outcome. And here we go again. Look, my dear cousin, calling you to honour the alliance. The King of Denmark wants us to. He's had battles with the Earldom of Jylland quite regularly. Yeah, he's in a bad way. Yeah, I'm going to accept, but whether my soldiers make their way across the North Sea, I do not know. A dog dealer. My champion Alfwine, an avid hunter, has brought me a woman who sells fine hunting dogs. I sell only the best hounds, already trained and ready to join any hunting team with no trouble. You will find none better anywhere in the kingdom of the Danelaw, King. Before me is a line of leashed dogs of various sizes and builds, calmly sitting for my appraisal. A gentle scent hound is worth its weight in gold. And what do we get for a scent hound? Diplomacy, learning and prestige. This one could bring down a boar all by itself. We get a beast hound. Martial, prowess and prestige. Impressive. Will you run my kennels, Ingridor? She joins our court for 50 gold. I have no need for more dogs. Where am I? Let's have a look. So we're very diplomatically weighted, aren't we? Gregarious. So we probably, yeah, we spend time with other people, and hunts are one way that we can spend time with other people. So I think we're going to go for one. That would really boost our diplomacy a little more, along with learning and prestige. The beast hound was more martial and prowess. Yeah, I think the scent hound feels like Sigfrid would want a scent hound. So yes, there we go. We'll have a scent hound. Oh, it needs a name. It's as I pet the dog on the head, she happily wags her tail. Oh, what name would suit her? Something historical, something alluding to her brown fur. It is an important decision, and as the dog rolls over to let me pet her stomach, I find myself distracted for a while. But wait, I know. I will name her Amiable. So this is just cosmetic, I guess, then. Well, she's a scent dog, so nose-wise. Obviously. What a great name. Indeed. Okay, so the battle in Scotland looks like it is about to run its course. If Ivar, there we go. We won that war. Did we contribute any kind of war score? 44% of it. That seems quite high. I'm not sure we did a great deal. Just dodged around quite a lot. So be it. Okay, let's just hit pause slightly. Right, wars on this side of the North Sea. Well, one he is about to lose. Yes. I mean, after the 1,600 soldiers, I imagine we're bringing the vast majority. Yeah, I think we might just keep our troops safe and sound over here. Thank you very much. In fact, well, let's get them into friendly territory and disband them. That's what you get for asking too many times for us to come and join your wars. Okay, well, here we go. Greetings, cousin. 2 years ago, you promised to aid me in the Schmalander conquest of the chiefdom of Blecking. Yet so far you have done nothing to support me in this endeavour. What is the point of our alliance if you never even lift a finger to help me? Yes. Why don't you? Yeah, okay, there we go. I think that's probably the best thing. We are going to spend some prestige, and King Olaf loses some opinion. But yeah, I apologise. I should not have claimed that I would help. But it's not taken us out of the wars. Wait, what? Can only disband in a friendly area. We're not in a friendly area? Is this not friendly? And there's a plague. Where is the plague? On the south coast. Cold humour flu. Okay. Right, let's close that one down. We've got a new perk for the diplomacy. We will come to that in a second. Who's this? Oh, my Riksgodi. Greetings, King Sigfrid of the Danelaw. It is my duty to inform you that irrefutable evidence has been unveiled proving that your marriage with Queen Alof is consanguineous. Well, I know what it means. It's between blood, isn't it? In nature. This information will stay between the two of us if you end this unholy union at once. Well, she's my cousin, everybody knows. I think we'd got a problem with marrying cousins. What do we do? Do we get told what to do by our Riksgodi? I mean, we're honest and compassionate. Honest? Oh, yeah, if we were honest, we'd have been honest about it up front. Surely all this can be forgotten. Yeah, we'll talk our way out of it. He's got a favour on us, but okay. Okay, so which way do we go? Do we go for the forced vassalage? I don't think that will really help us with anything. I don't know. Maybe. As far as casus belli's go, we seem to be able to call wars whenever we like, so I might continue going down the family route. Close family opinion, with a heart of the family. Okay, alliance negotiations. Yeah, let's not worry too much about those. Yes, disband. Yeah, okay. It might take 43 days to raise them next time. I appreciate that. Okay, so our council. Yes, I imagine if we changed into organised army, our levies may increase quicker or to their full amount, because our men at arms are back to full strength, but you know, we have seriously 5,000 levies shorter than where we should be. But he is trying to raise the counter control in Derby. Yeah, no, sorry. Yes, it's in the Earldom of Lancaster. Yeah, Derby's the only one that's down, so I think we leave him to do that for the time being. In my image, my hostage Athelstan has recently been speaking to me exclusively in Norse, and he does so with remarkable proficiency. Athelstan tells me that his educators in the clergy, such as my Riksgodi Anundur, are to thank for his mastery of the courtly tongue. So yes, this is King Alfred's hostage, or our hostage of. Yeah, which way around is it? Well, it's King Alfred's son. And we exchanged hostages. Our daughter went south and he came north. For some reason, Alfred didn't want our daughter around in his court and he sent her back, but we kept hold of Athelstan, which all went in our favour, really. Although that does mean we still have a truce with England. I presume he's still got a truce with us as well, pretty much as we could do. Yes, well, we control his son, so he's not going to do anything, I don't think. So I will tutor him personally. Athelstan will begin a siege to learn your court language. Gain 75 prestige. Court close tutelage. This character is given close personal guidance to a child, aiding their education, but at a cost of their own mental stability. Or, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, really, what I would very much like to happen is he decides to, well, convert to our religion would be good. Can you convert? I don't know actually whether you can convert cultures. You suddenly say, I am now Norse and not Anglo-Saxon. Yeah, I think, diplomatically, I think we would try and do that. I think we want to make young Athelstan there like us as much as possible. Make him more manipulative and open to things that we would like him to do in the future. Okay, let's push the time speed up slightly. Those are not raiders. Scald increases their intrigue. Good. No court physician. So yes, that's one defeat that he lost. So be it. We are not aiming to come across and help you in your other war. Where? Oh, there's Gwynedd is now split between two very small. Yeah, he's in a poor position. Jarl Ragnar the Proud. It would break the truce that we have. But I would like to take, I think it's Cheshire, whilst he is looking as weak as possible. Otherwise, I think Powys is probably going to gobble him up. I mean, Leinster there, so yeah, there's the Irish are making a move across the Irish Sea there. How long is our truce with? It's 15 months. Okay. I think in 15 months we will still be in a much stronger position than Jarl Ragnar. And then we may think about Powys. Greetings, my benevolent liege. I have arrived in York to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and service. Jarl Lubber. I think at one stage you didn't like us very much. Show Jarl Lubber in. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Jarl Lubber, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as the attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pleasures to serve the kingdom of the Danelaw. At last I bid the Jarl arise, confirming my satisfaction and Ubber's rights to the land he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, Jarl Ubber. Yeah, do that more often, Jarl Ubber. We can hold court. We are being raided. They haven't collected any loot from anywhere yet, and you will not collect any from me if I get my armies raised quickly enough. Well, I'm assuming that we win, obviously. We should. Yep, let's send those raiders on their way, and then we will disband the army again as soon as we can. There's not more raiders in. No, okay. I thought they got another bunch of raiders. Okay, let's disband that army. It's going to take another 44 days because we're still in that war. But yes, let's hold court. A very sparse looking court it is as well. But we just don't have the money to spend on it really at the moment. Let's hear the petitioners. Gesture for the first in line to approach. An offensive monument. A peasant steps forward carrying a petition. My liege, I come to you as a representative of the Anglo-Saxons from the city of Doncaster. The peasant briefly pauses her rehearsed speech. Our plea to see an important monument of our culture restored was ignored by the mayor. He is actively hindering us from rebuilding. My liege, allow me to explain. Alfgeir interjects in a panic. This monument makes a mockery of our culture. It depicts Norse as monsters. Surely you can see why I would oppose the restoration of such a hateful monument. Give your formal approval for the restoration. Every Anglo-Saxon county gets pleased peasants. Build a different monument instead, one symbolising compassion. The Earldom of the West Riding gets displeased peasants. The cultural acceptance grows between the two. Or we could refuse the request from the Anglo-Saxons. Well, yeah, I mean, we are compassionate, so this is obviously giving us the hint that because we are compassionate, we have this option. So I think we'd take it. Yeah, we're going to lose 50 gold to build a monument that probably nobody wants. But then how many monuments have been built that nobody really wanted anyway? So there's one in Doncaster. Prince Ragnar stands before you, his face grave with concern. My lord, the threat of England weighs heavy on my mind. King Alfred looms across the border. He points to the border, I presume. Only days from the gates of Lincoln and House Fitzek's hearths. You must help fortify my lands. East Ridinga soldiers and fortifications are all that stand between the Danelaw and ruin. Well, I mean, at the moment, the third option, nonsense, England is no threat, is really quite valid. Yet it is going to give us 44 stress because we're honest, but I really do believe that to be true. He would be reassured. We would definitely pass that diplomacy challenge. You speak true. The East Riding must be fortified, and that's another 50 gold. But we get a weak hook, and the Earldom of Lincolnshire gets fortified ramparts for 15 years. The child is 3. The hostage, Athelstan. I presume at 16 he will go back. So that's at least 13 years where he shouldn't. There should be peace between the two. So I don't think that's worth it. My days, we must fortify the capital. The Earldom of the North Riding gets the ramparts. Or we are all burdened with the risks of war. We gain shared burdens, vassal opinion goes up, although Prince Ragnar loses 10 opinion. I mean, I feel like I'd do that. Why that would give me stress, I don't know, but yeah, I firmly believe England is of no threat. In ancient times, an ancient figure approaches my throne, with a click and a tap of his cane accompanying each step. My lord, I am a genealogist, and you are aware of. Oh gosh, let's start that again. My lord, I am a genealogist, and you are aware you are of noble origin. However, noble is not quite the same as divine or mythical. I desire to write a scroll which will trace your complete lineage back to the dawn of history. For a mere few gold I can reveal the truth to you and the world. You are a true descendant of... I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that. Yeah, I already have mythical. If you believe Ragnar Lothbrok is mythical. Obviously he's my granddad, I think. We gain 75 renown. Excellent. And sure, this list is excessively long. We would gain some court grandeur but lose 20 gold. No, I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that. So my business there is done. We gain stress and lost gold. Okay. The election, I presume, is still not going in our favour. She is now ranked 3. My voting strength has gone down. There must be something that alters this. Ah, there we go. Hold on. Voter strength represents the amount of influence that an elector carries when voting in an elective succession law. This value usually increases depending on a ruler's rank, but other factors may come into play depending on the title's law. Okay. Still can't find it, but I'm guessing it's probably something to do with maybe the number of holdings that I have. But he holds 2 counties. I hold 3 counties. So I don't think it's that. Is it prestige related maybe? Either way, at the moment it's going to go to well, again, this looks very odd. So my daughter Ragnhilda is rank 3. Jarlover is rank 12. Prince Ragnar is rank 2. So where are all the others? Candidates. Sort by rank. So I can't vote for... Well, I can vote for him. I don't know why he's not showing up. He's not showing up and who the others are that are voting for him. Because I could potentially try to influence them to vote for my daughter. Yeah, I think it's still quite paramount that we need a son, don't we? She's only 25. She has plenty of time left to be useful to me. That's terrible. And produce a child, another child. Obviously, you know, the fault is all at her doorstep that we've not had a boy yet. Too few concubines. Oh no, she's 16. That's just wrong, isn't it? Well, keep applying my modern day morals to the medieval world. Having said I wouldn't take a concubine, obviously having a woman other than my wife does increase the odds of having more children, and so I mean she's a schemer, she's an intricate web weaver, so releasing her from jail and having her close by our side is oh no, I don't want to ransom, sorry, I want to negotiate your release. Okay, so we can't take you as a concubine on here. I just wondered whether I could demand the conversion as well. Okay, let's take a concubine, and let's try not to think about her age. I'm guessing is this a old man? Yeah, parents. Oswald of Derby is now wandering. Took his took his land, and I'm looking after his daughter. Let's put it that way. I am looking after his daughter. I'll take her as my concubine. Okay, let's unpause again. So another event has come up, and it's poor manners. As the loud belch echoes through the dining hall, all conversation abruptly ceases. My Rick Scuddy pats his stomach and grins. Ah, better out than in, me dad always said. Various courtiers exchange incredulous glances before my champion, Torbjorn, looks directly at me and exclaims, "My king, that was wholly inappropriate. Certainly you must agree." I don't know, was it? It's just a burp. Everybody does it. Anunda is a man of God. Let's treat him as such. We will spend court ranger. Our court ranger is not high anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Rick Scuddy or not, Anunda will learn proper manners. Or, oh come on now, like we all haven't had to let one loose before. Exactly. We lose some stress as well. I think that's, yeah. We are trying to get his opinion up anyway. It's higher than I thought it was, but yeah, come on, we've all had to let loose every now and then. What is our army looking like? No, Nosewise, run away. I am out riding. My dog Nosewise is beside me. Then she suddenly runs off into the plains. My retinue assures me she will be back. But what if she doesn't? Heel, Nosewise, heel! I said wait for me. That sounds like every walk I take my own dog on. I will be patient. So either try and catch her, or she will be back. I think she's a clever dog. She will be back. I will be patient. Let's just press pause before more events pop up into the window. So yeah, okay, we are, we're slowly going up. That happened as I suspected it might. So on our borders now we have my uncle, my ally. He is my ally. Don't know for how long. And Powys, Prince Merfan ap Rodri of Powys. His strength is quite low. Who is he allied to? People within his own realm with another 400. And another vassal in his own realm with 200. So they don't have many soldiers. We are a way off becoming illustrious, which I think is the level we would need for taking counties. Duchies, I apologise. So I think we could try to take Cheshire. That's 5,000 with our allies, I imagine. But our 1,800 should still be okay against their 400. He has more gold reserves, so he could pay for some mercenaries. But I imagine that we potentially... No, we can't. We can't. So 195 looks to be the cheapest set of mercenaries without any kind of modifications to that. So he's going to be a way off that anyway himself. So yeah, the Earldom of Cheshire is ours. It's rightfully ours. It's part of the Earldom of Lancaster. So you shall give it us back. And at the moment, I don't think we need to call in any allies. Jarl Ivar is now the only ally that we could call upon. Is that because these are all internal allies? It is. So Jarl Ivar is the only external ally we have at the moment, which is interesting. That's probably a decent position to be in. Certainly from where it was, we were being drawn into battles left, right, and centre. Yeah, so this is his army, and they are on their way south. How long is it going to take us to raise? 3 days, that's okay. Fantastic. Maybe we can intercept them in our own land. It appears that they are retreating, perhaps. So therefore, we probably can't engage them. Nosewise, the runaway. Eventually, Nosewise comes trotting back, pretending that nothing is wrong. She is clutching something in her mouth and gently places it before me. I see it is a couple of golden coins. Definitely better than anything my dog's ever brought me. Thank you, Nosewise. So, yes, I don't think we are going to engage that army. Does that mean they are in more wars? No. What were they doing? Were they raiding? Interesting. Not sure. Okay, so let's try and besiege Chester. We'll keep an eye on those armies. We could potentially station some besiegers and I think hopefully destroy one of his small armies rather quickly, which we did. Let's get back to joining the siege. So, yes, I didn't miss that. My wife has gained the trait pregnant. Clearly, she felt threatened by my younger woman that I'm keeping close at hand at the moment, and she decided to try again for another baby. Let's hope this time it's a boy. Is he heading to Jorvik or Leeds? He's head to Leeds. Let's make sure we have the right amount. Besieging, maximise our army that we can go and chase him down. We lost the war, so yeah, that was Denmark losing another war. We are no longer allied to them. Yes, okay, so it should be another decisive victory if they stay trying to besiege Leeds. We won the siege of Chester. We'll leave those where they are for the time being. He is on the move. Which way is he heading? North. Are we going to catch him? Where are we going to catch him? Help if I unpaused. So I think they lost some men through attrition. I believe that's their army wiped. So let's have a look at Shrewsbury as our next target. We took some prisoners, none that we can ransom. Blood on the snow. It comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge, and for a moment I staggered, blinded. A sharp peal of giggles rings out behind me, and I whirl. Ragnhilda rises from her hiding spot, another snowball already clutched in her vicious little hand. Vicious little hand. He looks, well, taken by surprise. Good shot! Come here, you little rascal. You and Ragnhilda toss snowballs till your fingertips freeze. Aw, you lose 16 stress because you're gregarious, and she gains opinion of us. Oh no, you got me! You let Ragnhilda pelt you to our heart's content. We lose some prestige. We lose prestige because we let our daughter throw snowballs at us. Ah, we're a bit thin-skinned, aren't we? She gains 40 of opinion of us, though. You think you can face me in a snow war? Child or no, this is a battle you intend to win. Competitive dad. No, that's not going to happen. I'm busy, Ragnhilda. Go and bother someone else. No, I think come here, you little rascal. Yes. Yes, okay, so not enough soldiers to besiege Shrewsbury, but more are on the way. And let's hope we can get this done rather quickly. And that could round off a nice little episode. Nicknamed the Kind. My liege, have you heard what they call you? My Wixcody Islander says to me while spreading his arms. They call you King Sigfrid the Kind. A spectacular, is it not? On the lips of peasants and nobles alike. A cause for celebration, I think, Ananda exclaims with a cheery tone. I can get used to this name. Yeah, as nicknames go. Not a bad one. We gain some prestige and opinion. A romance, a declaration of love. As I push it, who is this? Oh, I thought that was my wife for a second. Bad that I don't recognise my wife, isn't it? Bodil Magnusdotter. Gardska. She's just a guest. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My God, Lord, my winsome stallion, Lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. Okay, I can categorically say no one has ever called me their stallion before. So yeah, that's rather flattering, I think. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Bodil. Where did this come from? You flatter me, my lady. She will attempt to win my heart. Abandon this foolish endeavour immediately. Abandon it. I already feel guilty that I've got a concubine as well as a wife. I don't need another lady, flattering as it is, chasing me around. So abandon this foolish endeavour. Excuse me, that's made me cough. Oh, and it's another daughter. Oh, Olaf, you have been so brave, so strong. Who will you become, my child? What should we call you? Well, we didn't like that name last time around, did we? So, what about an ancestor? Auslag. Yeah, so great-grandmother, perhaps? May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. More daughters. Okay, so yes, there we go. The war is all but won. Yes, all from the sieges or from battles, none from prisoners. So we can ransom this earl for a nice juicy 50 gold. We will just let that run its course, and we still have the war score, so we will enforce our demands. Success. Greetings, King Sigfrid of the Danelaw. May your humours rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. I will comply with your demands. We gain fame, no legitimacy, mostly fame and prestige. Plus, more holdings. So be it. Disband the army. Okay, so we are now at our holding limit, and I think it's possibly worth us just continuing to hold it at the moment rather than give it away. I think that leaves us in a better position. England still has more territory than the Danelaw, and obviously now we've got potentially, if we go to us, yes, a truce for 5 years against Paris, which gives us some time, hopefully, to get this up to illustrious, and then maybe we can go for a bigger war. But yeah, I'd like to expand into Wales if possible. If Jarl either loses any of this land to the north or south of me, I may consider going for that as well. But that would probably be against some of his heirs. He just has one at the moment, a nephew, or will be my nephew, obviously. Okay, we shall draw that to a close. Thanks for joining me once again. If you enjoyed me squirming, as I was called a stallion, well, obviously in character, then do hit the like. If you want to leave a comment and embarrass me further by, calling me a stallion again, please do so. But in the meantime, look after yourselves and cheers.